New angle unlocked. Um, we're in my bed now because it's late. I wanted to make a second one. Um, I have the time on my hands right now, and I thought I'd, give an update about what I'm up to, everything like that. It's been like 5 days since I recorded the last one, maybe six. Yeah. Um, just some updates. Made some ground on my documentary. I met with the person, my subject, and we talked a lot about what it's gonna be, my vision for it, everything like that. It felt good to work on it and to really it get every time I do something like that, it's like a bounce, it's like a burst of hope. Um, that's nice. Um, I'm gonna try to like kind of look down because my glasses are doing like the glare thing. I I was editing the previous video and I was looking at what I was talking about. I stand by it. That I'm scared, that I'm continuing to be anxious about everything. But it's not like an issue because I'm making progress, a lot of progress on what I want to make. And I have to continue to hope. Um, I had, like I said, a great conversation with my subject, and um, he really hit the nail on the head because he just, his reaction to the documentary and everything, he was just like, I'm, I'm just a person that has things to say, that has things that he's put out into the world, and if someone is there to listen, then someone's there to listen, but if not, oh well. And I was listening to that and I was like, that's beautiful. And that's really what I should try to adopt, that I'm gonna make this, and if it's gonna be out there and people can listen and watch, and if they want, and if they don't want to, that they don't have to. Um, I think we're driven by success. At least I am. And it can become easy to become obsessed. It's easy to become obsessed by that, this idea of having to make it to succeed. I might be the biggest failure of all. I sorely hope not, because like I said, I've put a lot of time and effort and dedication into this, and if it only yields mediocre results, I'm going to be really sad. Cross that, I would probably go down a very dark path if that were to happen. So I guess I have extra motivation to not have that happen. Yeah, I guess a lot of it is that I have a lot of issues and problems with myself, and I have kind of accepted that the best thing I can do is to mask it by putting a lot, putting my heart and soul into the stuff I want to make. I really need therapy. uh, I'm too cheap to try to pay for it. I mean, I'm broke anyways right now, so I can't really pay for it. But on top of that, I don't really. Uh, the stupid, irrational part of me won't believe that it works, that therapy is good for you. Again, I know that's stupid, but just listen to me. I I don't want to pay some. I don't want to have to pay someone to talk about myself, if that makes sense. I think that like the second that therapists are like, "Oh yeah, I'll only listen to you and give you advice if you pay me money by the hour," like that makes it feel not genuine. whereas talking to friends is genuine because they don't have to listen to you or give you advice. They choose to because they like you're their friend, and I just I've come to grapple and come to terms with the fact that I don't think I'll ever get over the kind of mental issues and things that go on in my brain, and the best thing I can do is put that all on the back burner while I put a lot of time and effort into my creative work. I know that's not healthy, but it is what it is. I'm probably speaking way too quietly, so um, I guess a part of this is figuring out how to make videos the right way. It still feels weird just talking to myself and recording these. I don't know how vloggers and YouTubers do it so easily. Um, but yeah, I mean, I guess the title of this second video will be like update plus why I'm doing this channel. I don't know. Maybe that's a something. I I'm I have issues. I have issues, and I have a lot of, you know, deep insecurities and deep doubts and everything like that. And I'm scared and I'm uncertain. I'm anxious. I'm angry. Um, I'm hungry. And despite all of it, I keep going. And again, I think that the reason for that is the same reason that anybody does anything because they want to see something through. They want to make their family proud. I want to. I I want people to know that I can do this. I want recognition. I want credit. Um, but I guess to circle back on everything, I'm making this channel because I like to talk about myself, and I'd like to think that someone out there wants to listen. And I don't want to sound like someone that doesn't like to listen to other people and only likes to talk about himself. That's not true. But sometimes you gotta talk, and I like to talk. So that's kind of why I'm making this channel. First one was just kind of inflection about being a newly graduated um, person in the workforce. This one is more about, personal issues and identity and all that stuff. Um, I don't know. What else can I say? I grew up with a brother. He's still here. I don't know why I say, like, I worded that and phrased that like he's like dead. He's not dead. I grew up in San Francisco. I love food. Maybe you'll see more of that like later. That's an L&L menu. I love L&L. I love Hawaiian barbecue. Um, I used to have a menu of like a chicken and waffle place up here. My wall is pretty crazy. I'll share more of it later maybe. There's not. I don't. I'm a simple person. I really am. And I guess a part of these videos is like putting myself out there because maybe I don't do that enough. So, again, in the information age where everything is already data and companies have probably some AI profile on me, I'll share it willingly, right? I love food, I love music, I love media, I love journalism, I love documentaries, obviously. Um, I'm just a big media person, whatever that media may be. I love music. Like, music is just like the reason I get up in the morning sometimes. Um, and I don't know. Yeah, that's where I'll leave you guys. That those are the updates I have. I'm continuing to work on my documentary, and I want to bring the imaginary friends on the internet that watch these videos with me. Um, I'm probably gonna edit this one and hate how I look in it, but this is me before bed in a headband so my hair doesn't get in my face, and I don't know, I'm look chopped. Whatever. Nothing I can do about it.